All right, good morning. We are here to talk about professional service contracting systems, specifically the portal module of the system that NDOT uses. We have undergone a full rewrite of the system, so we just want to give some updates. This is going to be specific to the letter of interest section of it, and then some new enhancements that we've added to the system. So just quick reminder, and when I have a captive audience, I like to bring this up. We do have a professional services contract administration manual that is on our website also. Please utilize this, reference this if you have any questions on how our normal procedures are for contracting, selections, amendments. I did want to point out two specific things. Chapter 2 covers code of ethics and conflict of interest. Just reminding everyone strictly avoid marketing communications with NDOT personnel regarding the award of items and projects advertised on RFPs from the formal advertisement date until selection decisions have been published. And then another reminder for contract amendments. Contract amendments should be submitted directly to the NDOT project manager for their review and approval before they are submitted to contract administration for processing. Okay, and then this is our website where everything will be posted. If you want to write that down, but doing business with NDOT and consultants should get you there. So just a little Wayback Machine here. This is where we started from with the PSCS system. So we've come a long way. This was the 2007 creation of it. To give a little history, this is an internally developed system created in 2007 with a major update in 2014. It was built to ensure compliance, reduce administrative burden, and assist with document tracking when we had paper everything. This update is a full rewrite of the whole system to update the technology, and then we wanted to include some enhancements to improve use. There's still some enhancements that we'd like to add, but just due to time and budget, we did have to cut some things. There is a new updated look and colors, but don't be scared. A lot of it's the same core processes. So what we're going to cover today is RFP revisions, letter of interest tile, setting priorities, the APB Excel, cost proposals. There's now a new active tiles or active contracts tile. A little update on proposing or submitting proposals now, and then how you can view your contract statuses. Okay, so one enhancement we've made in the system update is now when we make a change to an item that is advertised, we will add a comment. This comment, for example, this is an RFP revision, pre-qualification change was made. So when you go to view the RFP on the public website, you will now see a box at the top of the RFP saying here are a list of item revisions. So you can quickly see, oh, this item had an update, here was the update, and when the update happened. So hopefully that can help clear up if there's any changes that are made during advertisement before submittals. Now for the RFP item, we do show now the required documents such as the APB and CCP. So the active projects list and your current completed projects. Now you'll be able to see on the item details whether those will be required before submitting instead of in the process of submittals. Your letter of interest submittal tile looks a little different, but the same idea. You'll click here, and then this is what your screen will look like. You'll have each of the items listed. The pencil means you're working on it. The X would mean you remove what you've created for your submittal. And then once you submit it, you'll have a different symbol. And then if you click that symbol, after you submitted, that would be starting over your whole submittal. So just keep that in mind. There is a warning box before it lets you do that, but just a reminder of that.
And it does copy over, correct, Gretchen? Like when you're doing a new one, I think or if you go to redo it, resubmit, it should copy most of the information over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
wouldn't be 100% on that, but okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Setting priorities. So at the bottom of your submittal page, you can now select Update Priorities and Submit. This will open a new window, which looks like this. You'll click Update, and then it will allow you to edit these. So then if you have multiple items, you can edit what priority they're going to be, and you can save that. It also gives you an update on the submittal status. And then the first item that you submit will automatically be defaulted to 1, but you can change that as you're going through and submitting for other items as well. And then it will give you a warning if you have 2 items that have the same priority. So you kind of have to do a little bit of shuffling to make sure you don't have 2 items that have the same priority. Okay, active and pending contract balance. We received feedback that it would be helpful to be able to download this in an Excel format. So that is now a possibility when you're kind of reviewing that list. So there is still a tile that says active and pending contract balance that you'll be able to go in and look at and download before you have to do your LOI submittal. Cost proposals. So some RFP items may have a cost proposal required. This can only be used for non-construction plan contracts such as studies, grant writing, etc. Consultants will now be required to put in the total proposal amount, which will be visible on the scoring screen. So it will be within your LOI, but also as a separate box to input that data. Again, this happens on a very rare occasion. Probably, I don't know, 5% of our RFP items allow this, but just an enhancement to help us better be able to see what the cost proposal amount is. Okay, so another enhancement that is included in this rewrite is the selection email automation. So whenever the commissioner approves the RFP selections and then a contract engineer or contract lead is assigned, now the system will automatically send out the selection email. So the authorized negotiator listed on the LOI will receive this email. So make sure that email address is good when you're putting that into the LOI submittal, because that will be who gets this information on the selection. Obviously, it's also posted on our public website, but this email will tell you who is your contract lead or contract negotiator. Another enhancement is the active contracts tile. So now you'll be able to see all your active contracts, what status they're in, who is the contact persons for the contract. So this will provide information such as contract number, description, DES numbers if included, who is the owner office contact, when was selection date, who is the project manager, and who is the contract lead, and what is the contract status. Along with this, you'll also be able to now upload documents for original contract proposals. So in the current process, our team would send you an email saying this is a list of required documents to get this moving forward, such as your certificate of insurance, the fee proposal, the scope of services, all that information. Now you will be able to upload all of that information through Portal. So this can hopefully reduce any limitations on email attachments and also reduce the amount of emails that we're getting. And then those documents will go directly into contract administration, which is our internal side. Um, so those documents won't have to be uploaded by our team also. It will be directly uploaded after uploading into portal. So this is what it would look like. So this is, again, this is for original contracts only, because as stated in the beginning, amendments need to go through the project manager for review before it comes to contract administration. So this is only for original contracts. So this is the list of contract documents that we normally require depending on the type of contract. So you'll be able to say your billing rate sheet, you'll be able to upload that directly in here. If you have a new certified payroll you want to upload, that can be in there. And then there is an other miscellaneous box if there's anything that doesn't meet this criteria. Um, and when it gets uploaded, it will be flagged as these in our system. So we'll be able to better understand what each of these documents are quickly. And hopefully this will help improve our process time as well.
Gretchen, there
Oh,
was a quick question
sure.
about the email to the authorized negotiator. And the question is, does it come out ahead of the public selection posting?
No, it will not, because the public selection posting happens immediately after the commissioner approves it. And then there's a little bit of delay when the contract engineer or contract lead is assigned. So you won't get that information until that has been assigned in the system. So yeah, for the latest and greatest, definitely go to our website where that information will be posted. And obviously, we'll still be doing the listserv, notifying everyone selections have been made, but for who will be the contact person for kind of coordinating um, the meetings and for the scope of services, such as who's the project manager, who's the contract lead, that will be sent out a little bit delayed from that.
One more. Is the prime
Yep.
consultant uploading the rates certified payroll for subs on selected projects?
Yep. Great question. So that is up to the sub if they would allow that. So if they send that directly to the prime can definitely do that. Otherwise, I would tell them that they can still submit that through the contract lead.
Perfect.
Okay, so that really wraps up a lot of the enhancements and changes to Portal. Our go live is next Friday, and then over the weekend, they're going to be implementing this to our production side. And then the following week, we will be doing some initial testing to verify everything's going well. And then we'll put it out to everyone to get into it again. Selections will be made for RFP 2511 before the shutdown. So we're going to be trying to push to make sure we get that approval and everything by the end of next week. And then the next advertisement is not until January 13th with a due date of January 27th. So everybody gets a little break for the holidays. Okay, are there any other questions that I can cover? Oh, yeah, I am Gretchen West with Consultant Services Manager here at Central Office, by the way. And Aggie, who has been helping me out here, she's the RFP administrator. What else? What else is on here?
RFP, yeah,
Supervisor.
PSCS supervisor. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, if there's no questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me if you have anything. Oh, sure, Mary Jo.
Sorry, I didn't know if I could come off mute or not.
Oh, you're good.
For the APB,
Yep.
are we still in a position to be able to reduce contract balances by
Yep.
amounts that are out with subs? Okay,
Correct. Yep.
okay, thanks.
Oh, I guess it didn't show that fully. Yeah. Yep. So there should be a balance here that you'll be able to edit similar to current
What we have now.
system.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
We have another. Are there any changes to the public RFP page, or will we still be able to see the offerings as usual?
Yep. No change to our public RFP page. That had an enhancement not too long ago. Well, I say not too long ago, but in the scheme of things, less than 10 years ago. Like, so we did not make any changes to that because that had already been updated to new technology.
Hey there, are you able to share this slideshow with the people on the call in case we want a quick reference to thumb through as we're making our next submissions?
Yeah, and I will post it to our website. So this website, I will be posting it in here. I haven't figured out where. Probably it might be like towards the bottom. I will post the recording and I can post the PowerPoint in here for everybody to reference.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
We'll also be working hard to update the guide that's offered when you're in the
Yep.
portal application.
Yeah, user guides will be updated. We're trying to finalize those as we speak. So.
This is Joel Myers, former consultant services manager, because I'm retiring soon. But I just wanted to thank Gretchen and Aggie. This has been a 3-year process to go through the testing. It's been pretty intense at times, and we did a really good job doing it. I just would like everyone to be patient though in January when you start submitting your LOIs, and if some of you can submit a little bit early, hopefully we won't encounter many bugs, but the possibility is there, of course, with any new system. So the sooner you get in and start doing what you need to do, the better off we will all be. And we would all like to work together on this as we roll forward. But I wanted to thank Gretchen and Aggie for doing a lot of really good work on this.
Okay. Oh, if we do have any issues in January, is there someone we should reach out to directly?
What's the email address? Well, let me see here. Actually, I can go through here. So in the RFPs, we do have the inbox that you can submit through here. This does, like, we are always checking that one. I don't remember what the actual like
Link, I know.
email address name is. Isn't it like contracts RFP?
So yes, I've been looking at several. I'm trying to pull it up. I think it's NDOT contract RFP. Yep, at NDOT.
I think it's that inbox. And that goes to an inbox that is public for a number of our team members. So hopefully you can get somebody onto that and try to answer your question quickly.
Have there been any changes to the RFP notifications emails? Others, including myself, have been receiving double emails of the same RFPs that get posted. There have also been times where some of us have not been getting email notifications as well.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've heard of this.
I haven't either.
So the one that we use most of the time for our listservs on our website under RFP email notification, when you fill out your email address here, that is the listserv that we believe that we are using. We have moved to a new system somewhat recently. That was probably like a year ago now, right?
About a year ago.
Yeah. So we can work with our communications team because they have taken over a lot of that. And so now we have to go through them to do the listservs. So we can talk with them if there's any sort of overlap or if there's multiples of the same email address in that listserv or something. Maybe that's what's, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Yeah,
either. I haven't heard of that, but if you guys, if that is happening, please feel free to email that inbox. That's generally the best one to use, and then it kind of gets filtered as needed, but we are happy to address those kinds of things for you guys. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I flew through that pretty fast. I'll stay on for another couple minutes, but feel free to hop off.
Thank you. Thanks.